Hi all, it's TJ Dagger here. Um, what I want to do is quickly have a quick chat about something called the Entity Manager. It ties in with something that I wouldn't call it an error as such, but just something I've unaccounted for, and we'll go through that. So in F9, in the Mission Properties palette, we have in here, somewhere here we go, the Entity Manager, which you can tick or untick. And then if you tick it, you have a count that comes up, and at the moment it's at ×1, and there's some other options here, so I might just put that on ×3 for argument's sake. But what the Entity Manager does is when vehicles are wrecked, and when I say wrecked I mean wrecked beyond repair, or when soldiers and units of stuff are killed and their bodies are laying on the ground, what the Entity Manager does is it leaves them sit there for so long, and it'll go along and it'll delete anything that's been dead at certain intervals. So it's like a timer that keeps going, from what I understand. So, for argument's sake, on ×1 it might be a minute. So every minute it'll check to see what units are dead, and then it'll despawn them out of the way. So that's what the Entity Manager does. It keeps the entities down on the map, because the more things you have on the map, it can get to the point where when things start to pile up, dead bodies, vehicles, whatever, it can cause the whole thing to run slow. So the Entity Manager attempts to, well, it doesn't attempt to, it does. It maintains limits on how many dead things can be on the map, gets rid of them, gets them out of memory, and keeps things running smooth. So the longer you have it on, so ×5 is the longest. That'll make things sit there for the longest. I haven't timed them. I don't know how long those times are. But if you want things to disappear pretty quick, ×5 is the way to go. So I'm going to leave it on ×3, give you a bit of time to search a body or whatever, hopefully. But going back to my enemy reinforcements, I noticed last night when I did a little playtest after I uploaded this and sent it off, that in my conditions here, in the last video we made a variable to limit the G-elites, and if you look at the last video you'll see that. What I didn't do was, in here I didn't exclude any that, well, probably the best way to do this so it's not confusing is show you exactly what's going on. So I'll quickly press start here, and you'll see a bunch of guys go in, but we've got these guys only coming in if there's less than 6. These are the enemy. So if I delete a couple of these guys, we should get another lot spawn in. There they come. And if I delete them again, there's a delay before the next lot come. Here they come. Okay, so that's our condition, which is this one here. That counts these guys, these G-elites. It doesn't count, it excludes the hidden ones, so it's never counting the ones that are hidden there that we can't see. But what it's not counting, or what it is counting, is if we shoot them guys and they lay on the ground dead, they've still got the elite tag. The G-elites tag is still on them, so it still counts them even when they're dead bodies. So we don't want that. So we'll finish that. So what we want to do is, to make that work the way we want it to, is we just want to exclude any with the state of being dead also. So this was just a quick little video to just point out that, highlight it, talk about the Entity Manager. So I'm going to save that. So what it's now going to do is, it's going to, when it does its checks its count, it's not going to count the dead bodies on the ground. And that's how we want it to be. So check that one out, guys. Cheers.